This is Nana from Medina Talk Yabi.
Hey guys, this is Denise from Medina Talk Yabi.
Tune in every week for the jokes, laughs,
and great vibes
and serious matters.
You wanted to talk about today, why do women like road
out of a lipstick?
Me, I got my Satsuma ready for this.
You're so dumb.
I got my Satsuma ready. I was like, listen, right, this is a good discussion, you know.
Let me tell you the reason why. I'm not going to tell you the reason why.
No, tell me the reason
No.
why. I mean, I want to know. I've never been a roadman.
I can tell you I can tell you my own experience, but I'm not going to tell you the reason why I thought about the topic. I'm not going to say that.
Me, I've never been a roadman. I've always been a man of the pavement.
To my auntie the other day, I was like, I don't understand why bare girls go for roadman. Or it's not that you go for a roadman. I mean, that's the issue, is that girls go for a roadman. If you happen to just date a road guy because you actually just like them who they are, that's different, if that makes sense. You got girls that want the road, actually, they like that. They like that road life. They like that street life. They like that fast money, fast go. And then you got poor girls, like not poor girls, as in like empty pockets, but like girls that like, they actually like that person.
So what you're telling me is you're now giving me excuses now.
No. I feel like there's two types of girls when it comes to dating a roadman.
There's two types.
There's definitely two types.
Okay then, because I've never been a roadman. I've always been a man of the pavement. The only time I've ever been a road, I've been a man of the road. But yeah, what's the two types? Like, what's my other two types?
Like a lot of road guys, the have
look, there's a comment down below. Maybe the sex is what I think. So this is what I'm trying to say. So I know that plays a part into it.
No, but I think the D only plays a part into it because of everything else that they've got. If they didn't have the D, but they have the money, they always be staying because of the money. If they didn't have the money, the D, what unless that person generally likes them, it depends. You know, I think the better way to answer it is what type of girls go for a road man.
That maybe So what type of girls go for a road man? Because
a girl that likes fast life, that likes to
But then do you know what it is though? But do you know what it is though?
Right.
But do you know what it is though? Yeah. But my thing is this: it's like most who I've spoken to, they always say, that when you're young, every girl I like a road man or an older man who's a road man because like you have to get it out of your system. Everyone I've spoken to, I've like, it's been a phase that most girls go through with it. I'm with someone and I know they're doing something on the side, but it's just exciting and all those kind of things there. Do you know what I mean? And then as they get older, they will learn, actually, now, you know what, that's not really what I want.
I know so many girls, not in person. I know a few personally, but I know so many like out there and ones I actually know personally that are my friends. They love a road man. They love it. They love it. Like this whole heap of nice guys out there, but then I think to myself, is there even? I think like all the good guys are gone.
No, I mean I would say
they're gone.
No, I would say there are good men. There are still good men out there, but I think
that are single. That's what I'm saying.
No. The thing is, there are good men who are out there who are single, but I think sometimes they get overlooked. A roadman's easy to spot, but like the good ones, I think they often get overlooked a lot of the times by women. Do you know what I mean? In comparison to roadmen. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I think, and it will depend on like your circle of friends as well, you know, because I think also your circle of friends will also influence you in terms of the kind of man.
Exactly. Where are they, please?
Where they are. You wonder, you know what? There are good men out
single.
there.
Not the fact, like, I can definitely believe that there are a lot of good men out there, but I'm talking about, are they single? Because a lot of them are.
There's some which are single.
There
are some which are there which are single.
Please, but direct me to one. Set me up. Let's do it. What do you call it? One of these blind dates.
You want me to set you up with somebody?
Yeah, but please let them be taller than like 6 foot. 6 foot.
I need to. Yeah, this is another thing. What is it with women when they're like, oh, I want my man to be 6 foot, but you're 5'4", and the man's 5'9", and you're not happy? I don't get that.
All right, let me tell you reason for me. Yeah, I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
On the taller spectrum, and I always think about if I wear heels, my man will have to be taller than me because I don't want to be drinking over his head. It don't look good. I don't want to, and I'm not like a very slim girl either. I'm very boisterous, if that's even a word. So one of those ones, like I don't want to be taller than you and look bigger than you.
Yeah, so if your man's 5'10", and you're 5'6",
and I'm wearing heels, we're gonna be the same height. I would feel. Do you know what though? I've got this thing that I feel like I'm taller than everyone anyway. So even if you're taller than me, I will still feel like I feel like we're the same height. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I like tall guys.
Yeah, but 5'10" is.
You used to be 6'5". I had to like
6'5".
Yeah, I dated a guy that was 6'5".
Raw boy.
There's no point, when I was wearing heels, and he will still be. I'll be like up to his. Like,
so that means, a lot of these man them they ain't got a chance then with you then, because you're saying over. I'm not saying you ain't got guys who are over 6 foot.
I said minimum 6 foot. There's so many 6 foot guys. You telling me you ain't got no 6 foot friends that are black?
Wait. No, I don't actually. No, yes I do. Yes I do.
Single.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Is he cute looking?
Well, you have to be the judge of that, innit? I have to show you.
Well, then make it happen, Anna. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
And
if you're gonna lie. No, but I'm saying, but I think sometimes, but that's where the problems may come, because when women are like, oh, I want my man to be over 6 foot. That guy might be 5'8" and be a good man, you know, and be everything you're looking for, just his height.
Yeah, then I have children.
You have dwarf children.
No, I'm not. I'm okay. Like, I feel like I'm like, if I have a guy that's like my height or a tiny bit taller, not to say that he's not a man,
You're the same height.
but I would feel like I can beat him up. I don't want to feel with a guy.
So what? So okay. So
I
if
wanna
you're
be the
5'6",
short one.
so if you're 5'6" and your man is 5'11", he's still not cutting it.
5'11" still looks like 6 foot to me. So
Okay,
that'll be
alright
that-
then. But 5'10"?
That'll be the bet. No. You're just gonna keep going down. 5'11" will be like, all right, there's nothing else there. So I'll
Oh
take that.
my gosh.
But 6 foot plus.
And let me guess, muscular as well, innit?
Oh, they could be slim.
Okay,
I like
so,
guys that are
so you're not so you don't mind if the man is I might no you trick. No, I'm not triggered. Listen, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? When I was young,
He's touching him.
it used to happen to me. It used to happen to me. Mine wasn't that height. Mine was about the muscular thing. Do you know what I mean? It's only when I start hitting gym, that ain't a problem no more. That no one can come tell me shit.
But you do know, yeah, if you're short, yeah, and you got loads of muscles, you know you look even shorter, right?
Yeah, you do.
So that's even worse. But I don't mind. Like, I date, like, most of the guys I've dated have been slimmer than me. I like slimmer. I don't want a guy that's bigger than me. That's another put off. That's a put off. I don't mind you to be defined and have a bit of muscles. That's fine. But I don't mind you being slimmer than me. Like, I should be the heavy one as a woman. That's
So
what I
you
feel
don't.
like.
So if a guy's mager, like if he's like Mo
I
Farah
don't
kind of.
see the guy to the point like it was just like it was like when we would cuddle or like or he'll lie on top of me, it would just hurt my thighs. That's how bony he was. That's how skinny he was.
But you know what? But you know slimmer men, yeah? You know slimmer men, they love their women like curvy. They love curvy women, you know that?
Who? Yeah, they love it. They love someone.
They love it.
They love someone that they can't pick up.
Oh.
They'll be out there breaking backs.
No, but you know, but you love it though, because as a man, yeah, you don't really want to be hugging a stick. You know what I mean? Like you want a bit of, have a bit of body. Do you know what I mean? That's what some men like, a bit of body.
So then men can't complain if girls like taller guys.
No, but the reason why we do is because if you're smaller than me, how can you go and say that? Oh, like you get some girls who are like 5'2". I ain't gonna get a guy who's 6 foot. But a guy who's like 5'11" has got inches on you already. So how can you go and say that then? That don't make no sense.
I got a friend, yeah, she's 5'2", and she doesn't go out. Well, I haven't seen her with a guy that was like below 6 foot, and she's shorter than me. Like I look like a giant to her.
So she's 5'2", and she says she's not gonna get the guy who's not 6 foot.
Yeah, and the thing is though, I'm a giant to her, and I was like, bro, I wish I was your height. If I was your height, I could date someone that's like 5'8". I would love to date someone that's 5'8". Like I would love to, because I know so many good-looking men that are like around that height, that are 5'8", but I'm just a bit too. I'm shorter but taller, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But 5'2", and you'll say you won't go over a guy unless it's 6 foot. Irrational.
Yeah, but then guys, you want girls with big bum.
No, but do you
Or
know?
you
No,
gotta have
no,
one
but you
together.
know what though? But a lot of guys.
That's all I'm asking for, you know. It's height.
No, but a lot of men.
And their beards. Let's not forget that. I'm sorry. Men will have. They shall have beards.
They shall have beards.
I'm telling you, I'm not for it.
Beards and everything. Okay, the beard. But if you're a man, you can't grow a beard. What can you do?
I do not date. I would not date a guy that doesn't have a beard. Beards. Oh my gosh. Beards. I love beards.
But if you're a man and you can't grow a beard, what do you do?
That's your business. That's not my business. You go and find a girl that don't like beards.
Or
There's a lot of girls.
so it's a guy that you really like, yeah.
I really like a guy that doesn't have a beard though, so I can't really like him.
Right. Okay then. Okay. Oh, raw man, women. You know, ruthless. You know.
Yeah, that connects. I love. Do you know what? Yeah, I remember I was dating some guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to shave." I was like, if you do not shave that off." I had a friend actually, but I don't talk to him anymore. He's got a really nice beard, like a nice beard. I think about a beard on a man is a contour, right?
Yeah.
When he shaved it off, I looked at him and I was like, you need to.
Do you know what? Yeah,
He's
one time,
horrible.
yeah, I shaved. I remember one time I
Horrible.
shaved all this off, and I looked like I was 12.
No, but do you know what it is though? You're still good looking. So even when you have it like off, it doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've got some guys, yeah, that need a beard. They need a beard.
Now I know what you're saying. It gives you a bit of base. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Beard is a must. See?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. When I go to the barber shop, oh my gosh, and the barber just trim me up nice. Like I'm like, yeah, you know what? Boom. Do you know what I mean? Like I get it.
These girls love beards.
But I think with men, what you're saying about women having big bum, big breasts and everything, sometimes that is media. Do you know what I mean? You know, that is media. But like most men, you want a woman who's got some curves. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
But it's nice. Like a woman with curves.
What's nice about having curves?
It's shape, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's shape. You gotta have a little something there.
But why?
You got something like it's nice. I think a lot of men like shape. Do you know what I mean?
See, a lot of girls like height.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I mean, some girls are like I mean, one of my friends was like, oh, I like Ovi. Oh, I want a guy like
Ovi. Oh, don't get me started on him. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's like he is fine. Even without a beard, he is still fine. He's
but all I'm saying is, I'm not shuffling. I'm just saying one day that men do like women with curves. That's what it is. You like a woman who's got a bit of curve, who's got a bit of body. That's what you like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know, like some African men, they love the big women,
Even fat, like they feed them.
Yeah, some African men, they love the big women, the big women. They like that. And there's more, and there's Margaret as what? Like as anything. You know what I'm saying? And they love big women.
Do you feel like how tall are you?
I'm 5'11", and that's not even lying. I'm 5'11", yeah.
All right, so you never had a problem like before you had your girl. You never had a problem with your height.
No, I didn't. Height was never an issue for me. The main thing for me.
You get triggered though when girls say they like guys over 6 foot.
No, that didn't bother me because I saw that as nonsense. I was like, really? And you're short like that? You're gonna come and tell me anything? No.
But then the girl can say that to a guy that's skinny, but you're skinny like.
You know what? Yeah, this is what used to trigger me sometimes. Yeah, because at the time girls were like, oh, yeah, you're nice, you're slim build, but like, or they'll say you're skinny in it. I jump on the say, and I'll be like, no, I'm not skinny. I'm slim. And then it's only when, say, when I went to gym and I started building, then I realized that I wasn't skinny. I realized I was slim, but I felt a bit more fuller. Do you know what I mean? That's how I felt. But I didn't like with girls like, oh, I like a guy who's muscular and all that. I'm like, listen.
You know why though? Because I've seen some really good looking, like skinny guys, slim guys, and I look at their legs and stuff and their arms. I was like, you can just break.
Yeah, that's the.
I feel like it's like, God forbid, you shouldn't be fighting, but if you was to fight, you will get your bones. Like, you just look breakable.
But that's the assumption. But that's the assumption. The assumption is that a skinny guy's gonna break, and it's like.
No, when you look at their legs, it's just like, I feel like if I do this, your legs just.
That's not gonna happen though. Like a skinny guy is not really gonna go and break. Do you know what I mean? You know, most skinny guys can handle a curvier woman or a bigger woman than them. They can. They like it. It's like a challenge. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They like that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So for me,
that's mad.
For me, like that was never height for me was never a thing. My thing is when you say, oh, but you're skinny. It's like, no, I ain't skinny, you know. I'm really, really not skinny. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's only when I went to gym, I was like, oh, you know, yeah, I need to build up a bit. You know, and I went to gym. I didn't go gym to be wedge. I went gym to be defined. So I got definition. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's when things started to change, innit? And, you know, people were like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, I can see, feel your arms and everything. And I was like, okay, all right, then cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, I got gassed that way. Do you know what I mean? But on top of that, I also think it's definitely about personality. I think personality nowadays goes out the window. I really, really think it does.
To be fair, I don't know, because like, let me just see if they're not in here. Hold on.
You want to see it not in here?
Yeah. Like, you know the guy I was telling you about the other day?
Yeah.
All of what he's trying to do, whatever, he's got body and he's good looking, he's short though. So it's like, stop cutting it. But like, his personality is his personality is dead. Even though he's good looking, but personality is dead as well. And it's just like that's not gonna work.
So what doesn't
I
make
do
you laugh and all those sorts of things?
Nah. Like actually, I did laugh, but I think I laughed at my own joke, and we both laughed together.
Okay. So is it the fact that he doesn't really talk as much? Because do you know what? Yeah, because some guys, yeah, when it comes to kind of courting women, like you know when some guys go on dates and they don't know what to say. For me, that bugs me. I don't know how you can go on date, you don't know what to say, or you don't know how to speak to a woman. How can you not know what to talk about? Unless you're someone who's not talkative.
I've been on. I remember there was a good looking, but he was just shy. That's one thing. I don't like shy men. Not like the person. Like if I can't, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I go on a date with someone and I can't even, if I feel like the conversation is one way and whatever, it will start to get difficult.
Yeah.
And, do you know what I mean? But like you ain't got no personality. I can't even talk to you. Like. Nah.
We've got a comment down there. A comment from Atlanta Shay. These good-looking guys are so boring. They just bring looks. I mean, I could not agree. Yeah, I mean, because maybe in their view, their looks are gonna carry them through. But you've got to be able to just have a talk, but also chemistry. And so chemistry is very important. But if you can make a woman laugh, keep that conversation going, keep that engagement going, you should have no problem. But some men are like, well, they're like, well, look at the sky, like what was, and all this and all that. It's like, come on, man.
Like when I used to be on Tinder and all of that stuff, we used to like talk. But then I wouldn't mention certain things. I'll be like, just in case this person like is not really
Yeah.
And like, at least I got a bit of topic or whatever. But then when I went on a date with him, I did not like him whatsoever. He was just not my type, wasn't good looking, whatever. But our conversation just like flowed so well. I paid for the date and I linked him again, and we was dating for like a whole year.
Yeah.
So looks aren't really like if I get to that place where I meet someone and the conversation is great. But he was tall though, so if he was short, it probably.
But the thing is, yeah, as a man, yeah. But as a man, but the ratio of men and to women, there is a man shortage out there as well. There is. Do you know what I'm saying? Women
in London, yeah.
Yeah, but women are looking for good men out there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there is a man shortage. But yeah, I agree with you that sometimes looks, what Atlanta Shay said, looks don't really are not the be all and end all. Do you know what I mean? Because for a man, you could be a 6 out of 10, but your personality just wins. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or you could be an 8.
Is there really a man shortage? Or is that men?
I would say so. Well, that's what they say. This is a man shortage.
Men are short and women are. Is there a man shortage in guys taller? I know so many single men that are like, what I would class as short for my standards. They're single.
No, but when I mean man shortage, I mean is in when they say that there's not a lot of men available, single men out there.
I agree.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So like it depends on the arena in terms of where you go to. You know, you could, whether you're in a professional environment or you go to a party or you go to, do you know what I'm trying to say? Or you go on holiday or you might meet, do you know what I'm trying to say? Or festivals or, I'm just giving examples, but they do say there's a man shortage out there.
Well,
it's hard. It's hard now outside of Tinder.
Hard. I feel like I'm going to have to start dating my friends. I can't lie to you.
I think, see, that's a good question because you can meet somebody at work, which that happens. Or if you go to a function, you go to like a hall party.
Who wants to date someone at work? Unless I leave.
No, but I'm just saying. But you can meet, or say you go to conferences or you network, you can meet men there, or even like well, some say they meet at like festivals or like go to like things like what wireless or something like that. I'm not saying you're gonna go there to go meet guys, but I'm just saying, but you will network and you will meet people.
Yes and no, but it's the type of man. You got guys that will just approach any woman. They don't care what answer they get. Next. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. But do you know what it is? I think it's down to fear of rejection. Yeah. I used to be scared of that a lot. I won't say I wasn't. You know, a lot of times, even like school and college, I'd go and talk to girls and I'd be polite and everything, and always get rejected because I'd always be scared of rejected. Yeah, listen, I was always getting rejected all the time, always getting rejected all the time. But I was scared of it. But then the thing is as back to what you were saying. Yeah, that's it. The roadmen don't care.
You get
the roadmen. They come up. They'll be like, listen, hey, my number's there.
What do you call it though? What do you call it? They got their trap, their little mouse trap. Pull up in the Mercedes. That's it. They got you.
Yeah. Or even if you're out on road,
you want to
the road
ride?
Where you
going? Where you going? You want to ride? Yeah. The car smelling like flowers.
Yeah, the roadmen's got the roadmen come with their phone, be like, listen, listen, you're nice, innit? Just I beg you, just put your digits in. You get me? I know you're nice, innit? Just put your number in my phone. Boom! That's it.
But Jay said that roadmen do care. I don't think they do, man. I think you know why I don't think roadmen don't care? Because they've probably got a few girls anyway. They're just trying to add more to the collection.
Yeah, maybe. But
I don't know a roadman that doesn't have a girl.
But I think roadmen approach more, and they're a bit more ruthless. It's like, all right, cool, like just put your number. But they'll say your butters if you don't hand over your number. Yeah, they'll say that. Hey, listen. Listen. You know you're not paying it. Yeah, you know your butters anyway. You know you're not paying. If you're paying, you'll put this in my number.
Jane, hold on. Who have you been? Who's been trying to move to you and trying to run you over? Because they'll try. If they give the number, they'll try and run you over.
No, but some roadmen are ruthless like that. They'll do that. Whereas maybe a guy's not a roadman would think about what he has to say, and then like, they'll see a nice girl by the bus stop, and they'll be like, "Oh, damn, no, I can't, because she's not gonna like me."
Do you know what I don't like? Yeah, right. When the guys, you must hear this a lot. When guys will meet to a girl and they'll be like, "No, I got a man." They'll be like, "Oh, what they say? What? Can't be your friend now?" That's literally that.
Can't be your friend. No, but
they say.
But one thing I used to hate, yeah. But one thing I used to hate, yeah, is when you remember back in the day when BBM was popping. Do you guys remember that when BBM was popping?
I can't make it make sense because boy, I'm not one of those girls. I don't go for roadman. I've had a man say he
slice my face. Are you mad? Nah, do you know what, Venice? What she's saying? No, what JD Baby 12 is saying, she's correct. You know. Nah, but it's true. What she's saying, she's actually spitting facts. I can't even lie to you.
I always say I've got a man. I don't say I'm not interested.
No, but the thing is, that's another thing as well. Do you remember back in the day, yeah, when BBM used to be the shit? I remember when BBM, when I looked my BlackBerry, I used to get like girls' pins, yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, you know what? I got a man," yeah. Then you find out later on you ain't got a man. It's like,
yeah, no, I lie all the time.
Why are you lying for?
I lie to the ones that I don't like. Yeah, I say I don't have a man. I mean, I say that I have a man, so I don't want him to fall away. Or do you get what I mean? Or I like she said, like she's getting people that say they can slice.
But sometimes is it not better to be honest and say, listen, you know what? I'm actually not interested.
No, because do you know why? Because it doesn't stop there. They want to say, why? I can treat you, man. And they start chatting shit. You think it's just gonna step there? Oh, I'm not interested. They will find a way. Men are like salesmen. They know how to sell themselves. They'll do the most. They'll say what? You'll say no, I'm not interested. But, oh, why? Let me take you out for a meal. Oh no.
Okay, you're one day saying guys are persistent. Okay, so if guys are persistent, then yeah, and then you say there's not a lot of good men out there. Maybe that guy who's persistent, who's chasing you, is a good man, but you're just saying you just think it's annoying.
What do you mean?
You one day just said that guys are persistent. So if a guy is being persistent with you and trying to approach you, he might be the one who actually might be the good guy, innit? But because you're not even giving him a chance, you let him go.
It depends on it also depends on how they approach you, though. If they approach with good conversation, you got guys that approach with good conversation, or like, do you get what I'm saying? And they look appealing.
I'll be honest with you.
Like I said, like when I went on a date with the guy, I didn't like him at all, but I was already on the date. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you can't.
So I said, oh, let's just give it a go because I'm already here. If it was one of those things where I looked at the picture and I didn't like him at all, I probably wouldn't have given him a chance. But most likely it is that you'll talk to someone because you find them attractive, or you give them your number because there's some type of attraction. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think
And there's no capital down here. I'm gonna give you my number.
But the thing is, though, I think for me, it's about having the right balance. Do you know what I mean? As what you said, if a man is coming and he's approaching you and he comes with good vibes and, you know, he's polite and everything, give him an opportunity. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you have to be the one to make that judgment, whether you think the energy he's bringing, I think actually it can go somewhere, or I think we can be friends. Do you know what I mean? It depends.
Yeah,
But what I think though, but then you get some women though, but then you get some women though, when you approach them, that they just are rude to you sometimes. They're like, why you come to me for? Why you chatting to me for? I got a man about it anyway. It's like, whoa.
That what happened to you, Nana?
When I was young, yeah. Hey, listen.
But do you think it's because that the girls were young, so they have like a young mentality?
But it's like, do you know what? I'll tell you a story, yeah. I remember, yeah, ages ago, when I was 16, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I had the same thing, what Jade said.
Then you give your number then, because you weren't interested with the first
I did the same thing, and then he tried to say, he said, oh, I knew from ages ago. Then he tried to move to me again. And then he was just talking very sexual on the phone or whatever. And I didn't even respond to it. I was like, why are you on my line? So I didn't even read the message, because you know you can now open the message, open it, so you can actually see what the person's saying, so you don't see the blue ticks. Then I'll do that, delete my number, fam, and then like called me a dog or whatever. I was just like,
I'll tell you what, yeah. When I was 16, yeah, I remember it very well. I went to where was I? I was in Edgware, innit? And then I was with my friends, and then there was these like the group of girls in it, and one of them, yeah, she was really nice, innit? She was really nice, and then I said to her, oh, like I just approached her and said to her, oh, you know what, you're kind of nice, you know. Like I said, oh, you're kind of nice, you know. Oh, can I get your number? She's like, oh, sorry, like I got a boyfriend. I was like, okay, cool. Then I went on to go and say, oh, so what? You like what college you go to? Because I go to school. I was like, oh, swear. My brother goes there and this and this. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. So I got her pin, yeah. Then I noticed that her friend was on her, so I switched from her to her friend. Then her friend goes to me.
Hold on, wait, say that again, sorry. So you chatted me to one girl, and she went.
Yeah, so basically, I chatted me to one girl. Yeah, well, chatted me to one girl. She said she had a man. So I was like, okay, cool. And I asked her, oh, you know, what college you go to, what you study. She's like, oh, I go to this college. I was like, oh, one of my friends goes there. This is his name. She's like, oh, yeah, I know him. He's quite popular. I was like, cool. I said, can I still get a pin? You know, she had a man. I got a pin. Then her friend was there, and her friend was.
This is what I'm talking about you.
Yeah, wait.
I
was right, yeah. And then her friend was like, I said, oh, well, your brother's got a man, but you're kind of nice. You're kind of nice, you know. Like,
no, that's his second choice.
So then,
this is what I'm talking about.
You know what happened, yeah?
There's no good guys left. I'm joking.
You know what it is. So I took her number, yeah, and then she's like, I hope you're not gonna be calling me all the time, you know. And you know what I did, yeah? I called her on the spot just to make sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I called you called. Yeah, one day's coming. I called her on the spot just to make sure it was her number. So yeah, I called her and then it was cool. And then when we got on the bus in it, I thought, let me just bell her. I belled her now. Put the phone on me. I'm like, what? What's wrong with you? I don't understand.
Let me tell you, JK, in year 10, yeah, some guy had my friend's number, but we all went to the same school in it. But my friend loved off this guy. Yeah. So she gave him her number. Yeah. But he would never call her. Never call.
Yeah.
And then one time, she kept on hounding him for his number.
Yeah.
So then he gave her his number. And then when I was there, when she tried to call it, he kept saying engaged. And when she looked at the number, he actually gave her own number.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh my God.
It's not funny now, but it was funny back then.
No, but you know what it is?
It was good way he did. I liked a guy in sixth form, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it so much, and we exchanged numbers and whatnot. And then like I would call him, and then after he would be like, we would have like an hour conversation. He'd be like, oh yeah, like my credit's running out. Bye. And it's just like, but I was the one who called you.
Yeah.
Men ain't shit, man.
No, but you know what? If a girl called, you know what, guys? Yeah, I'm telling you what. If a girl ended up calling me when I was do you know how
Do you know how gas I used to get? Like something so small, Vinny. When a girl, yeah, you would call me, because you know, like I'm that guy whereby like if I was into you, I'd be like, I'd call you quite regularly. Do you know what I mean? But the moment, yeah, a girl would call me, I would get gas. I was like, okay, she's belling my line off. She must like me then. Go on, Nana. That's how I was, isn't it? I used to get gas like that because a lot of the times it's the man doing the calling. And bear in mind, those are the days whereby like T-Mobile, £10 credit, and then
five a day.
5 a day. And remember on the Saturday you'd get they give you the extra £10. Do you know what I'm to say? So I used to rinse that. So literally, yeah, what you're Flipper saying. So when a girl used to call me, oh my days, I was getting gassed. I'll be texting the man, be like, man, the thing's calling me back, you know.
I used to call everyone.
Calling man back.
No. When I was younger, yeah, I used to be on the phone for hours. I used to.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Anyone can call me now. If you call me, you better be telling me a good ass story, because I look at my phone ringing. I'm like,
No, I'll tell you. But that's what happened, isn't it? Nah, but that's what happened though. So when girls used to call me, you know what? One day, what I'm telling you is true. When a girl would call me when I was younger, 16, 17, like as a man, you get gassed. I would get gassed.
What about
I'll go to college next day and be like, man, you know this thing called me. You know that we was on the phone for time. I'll be pumped. I'm telling you. Literally.
What would you be talking about? Like when you're
it was asking you, how's your day? How was class? Literally, like, because that's how was the
I used to be on the phone during lessons and that.
Trust me. Even yeah, particularly when the girl didn't go to the same college as you, and she texted you, be like, you know what I used to do? She used to be like, oh, hi babes, hope you're doing good. Kiss, 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 and then a little hug, little emoji. Got gas, be like, man, you see this thing here? Look at the text message. Look, the girl comes from another school, yeah. When she came from another school with her friends. Oh, I remember that. Literally, before my mom.
Did you go to boys' schools? Did you go to boys' schools?
I went to an all boys school. Do you know what I mean?
Did you go? No, did you go to all boys school? I went to mid school. I wish I went to all girls school.
I went to all boys school, yeah. So imagine, yeah, I went to all boys school. But when, like, say if it was a girl that I was seeing and she came with her friends, yeah. Listen, I'll make sure I see her. Before, even my mum's trying to come pick me up here, I'll be like, Mum, listen, no, I'm going to be late, you know. I'm going to be late. Oh, where are you going? I'm just going to, there's traffic. I used to get gassed. I'm telling you, all these little things when you're younger, they count, you know. They really do count. Then when you get older, you need like 16, 17, 18.
You get bored. No, you need to be up to the next level. It's not how many numbers I can, it's how many I can, you know.
Yeah. It's how many you can press, yeah. But then it's like, those little things count it. And as you get older, it's like, well,
divorces, how many divorces can I do in a year?
Well, this is it. But this is what I'm trying to say to you. But literally, that was how I used to be when I was young. Obviously now you're looking at 12 years on now, being older, it's not really about that, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because it's little things, but communication is important.
Do you get moved to still?
Do I get moved to still? No, I don't, you know. I don't. I actually don't. I don't. Do you know what? Even when I was on my own, I didn't get moved to. Like, I wasn't that guy whereby I'd always get moved to by girls. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't. But then I think a lot of it also is because being younger, I wasn't as confident. Do you know what I mean? Confidence played a part in it. But I didn't really get moved to. Like, I'd have a lot of girls who are friends.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, you know what? You know, oh yeah, like he's like a classic bar. Oh, he's like a brother.
Yeah, I feel like my next step is to literally date someone that's actually my friend already, because you already know them. You already know them.
In college and everything, I tried it and everything. I was always put in the friend zone. You know what? You know what? Sometimes when I was young, I used to go to my room and be like, bro, what's wrong with you? You're always in the friend zone, cha. Why?
But I bet the girls are like, oh, I wish I would have been married if I went for Nana.
No, but it was like, but I just get pissed off. I was like, why am I always in the friend zone? Oh yeah, you're like a brother, I can talk to you. And then I'll be on the phone like a dickhead. You're talking to me about your problems. Like the girl who I like, yeah, you're talking to me about your problems with the next man, who you know the waste man. Oh, but why can't the guy be like you? Why can't he be like you? And it's like, I'm trying to move to you. Like, come on.
I'm here, hello.
Yeah. And
But
that's
you know
what
what
it
it is,
was like.
though? Let me tell you what it is, yeah. Because this is my thing. Like, even though now I might be a bit open-minded, but there's still that worry. Like, if it doesn't work, I will be losing my best friend and my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because no way, if I get into a relationship with my best friend and it doesn't work, we can no longer be friends. Because any girl that you talk to me about, it's like you would think let's go back to how we were as friends. You're going to be telling me all these things like you having sex with girls and blah blah blah. Before we was in a relationship, that was okay. Cause I was rooting for you, like, yeah, you better and we all can crack jokes about it and like vice versa. Now we're in a relationship and we break up. You can't talk to me about these things now. You can't banter.
Yeah, it's true. But for me, it used to
some type of way because we were in a relationship.
Yeah, but for me, a lot of the times though, it would be, it would hurt, and also sometimes it would knock it would knock my confidence, you know, because it's like, come on, it's like shit, like how am I in the It's like, come on, I'm always in the friend zone. Why? Like, why am I always in the friend zone? And then
hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina. And
you are late.
And then maybe it would be like, oh, you know, you talk to girls too much on the phone, and honestly, me, I don't know. I can't even answer that question because I wasn't there. I'm not them but the only thing I would say is that often growing up, they'd be like, oh well, you're what do you call it? You're a good guy, but I kind of like roadmen, and you know, good guys are normally boring and all this and all that. That's what the excuses that I was told. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, because even
but
now,
if you're a woman now, and you've got the wits about you, you know that that's not what you want. So to a certain extent, if you communication so well, they can talk about anything with them. Equals friend zone. Girls and not women. Friend zone. I know girls and not women of your age group. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying. So I think there's got to be a fine line between having good communication, but then not getting sucked into the friend zone.
What?
I said there's got to be a fine line between having good communication, but not getting sucked into the friend zone.
Yeah. Because really, truly, it's a man that allows it to get thrown into the friend zone. Because a girl could try and put you in, but you can escape.
Okay, so how would a man escape out the friend zone then? If how would you escape?
All right.
It's hard to escape. Once you're in the friend zone, it's hard to get out of it, you know.
All right. Say if you guys talking. All right. So if you move to a girl, you talk to them. You got like, it depends on how quick a girl can make friends with a guy, but you need to start putting in, let's go on a date. When was your last relationship? So they know, like, I'm not on this, you know, you start talking like that.
So obviously,
what more do you want it to be? Are you looking for something? No. All right, bye. Next.
The thing is, yeah, you know what it was? I only got out of the friend zone, when their situation started getting shit. That's what used to happen with me.
It's true, but Christina's saying is to protect themselves. Because really, like, you don't. It's hard, man. We have emotions.
Yeah, but the point is, but this is what I'm trying to say to you. So you put a good guy in the friend zone, but you won't put a guy who's
I agree with you
bad.
one day.
You one day, if you want to be a friend, be a friend. If the person isn't reciprocating it, you either have to accept the friend zone or cut it.
Yeah. Do you put yourself in there? As I said, you can escape.
The thing is, I'll tell you what. In my situation, the friend zone, I only escaped out of it when their situation with that person went left. But by that time, I distanced myself. As what you were saying, I distanced myself. So the phone calls that I would get, maybe like 3-4 times a day, they would call. I won't pick them up. From
the same girl.
Huh?
From the same girl.
Yeah. So you know what? So I had a stint whereby, like,
maybe she did like you know, but she was saving you for later.
No.
For marriage.
For later.
Some girls might
What
need
do,
it, you know.
what do I look like? Do I look like food that needs to be in the fridge? You're gonna eat me 2 days
Some
later.
people do that, you know. Men do that
Nah.
as well. They will see a good girl in the sight, but like, no, I'm gonna pay this. I'm not gonna settle down with these girls, but that's the kind of girl I'm gonna settle down with. So if they're free in 5 years, but I know she likes me now, I'm gonna make sure I get her in 5 years' time and I'm finished playing around.
In 5
Right.
years' time.
No, I'm just saying. Well, if you think about it, you got to think about if he was younger. Say like 23, 5 years will be 27. 27
No,
people
I mean,
are gonna settle down and stuff.
that can happen because eventually you can just rekindle something. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of what Yewande was saying, like
That's
Yewande said, the fact that you guys are saying
Be
that,
yourself.
we kept you captive there. No, but do you know what it is, Yewande? When you're kept in the friend zone, you do have to. If you like a woman, because actually, let's differentiate it between girls and women. Women won't do this. Young girls will do this. Do you know what I mean?
What, friend zone?
Yeah. A woman's really not going to really friend zone you.
Think about it though. Think about this, yeah. Unless think about right. So this is what some guy I recently dated, yeah. What he said to me: half of your male friends, yeah, are not actually your male friends because they've moved to you, which is true. Most of my male friends have moved to me, but now they put in the friend zone. Now we're friends.
Yeah, but the thing is, okay,
So-
all right then.
so
Okay,
as a
then.
woman-
I can accept that because that's happened to me. There's maybe girls that I've moved to in college, and then no, you're like a friend to me. I will put in the friend zone.
Yeah, half the time women that meet men now at work or whatever and they go out for drinks, and there's probably 95% that man actually likes that woman. But that woman, you know what I mean? So I disagree when you said that, you know, girls and women. I think it's like it's the same thing for no matter what age you are. A guy will become your friend because they like you, so they try to get close. But obviously, it just don't work out for them.
And then you go out for the drink, and you be like, "Oh, you're such a good friend," and you're like,
Yeah,
and you're
literally.
like, really, you're really
Yeah, because
telling me
I feel
that?
like I feel like it's what you say as well. Like if you say, "Oh yeah, do you want to go out for a drink and catch up or whatever," that's not a date. So you're gonna think you're catching up with friends. Oh, do you want to go on a date? That's for a specific purpose. No one goes on a date.
So your advice
Friends
to
don't go
men.
on dates.
So your advice to men is you're saying that if you like a woman, you say to look, do you know what? I want to take you out on a date.
Because I like you. Yeah, I like you. Let me take you for a date.
But
If
I
you
think
say
it's about the rejection thing, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but you're gonna get rejected. You're gonna get rejected anyway in later life, in later time. But think about it this way, yeah. You're gonna beat around the bush, say, "Oh yeah, do you wanna go for a catch up? Let's go for shisha, or let's go for drinks or whatever." I'm like, if a guy told me that, I'm thinking, yeah, as friends.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I
I hear
do that with
you.
my male friends.
So he's
We're
got
not
to be
being
direct and
direct.
say, you know what, Venice, I like you. I want to take you out to dinner.
Then,
And
yeah, then I know.
if you say no, then it is what it is.